Right. So basically, the best investment you could invest in, what I've come to find, is investing in yourself. Like, I've invested in business, and that was an investment in myself because it's my business, right? So I had a bit, a bag business. So, and it evolved into other items, but that business helped me grow, So, but now I'm more focused on like savings, like putting it away, stacking it up, and then investing it into your beauty, you
Yeah.
know, your hair, your skin, your the way you look, your outside appearance, all that stuff. Like that, if you feel like you look good, you'll do good in life. Like I think that's very important. Like a lot of people don't
And it's
realize
also
that.
taxable. It depends on what you
Um,
do, right?
I don't really get into the whole like taxes stuff, but you would have to figure that out. Like it depends on what you spend it on, like medical wise, or
Like
for
if
me,
you're an
it's like
actress, you could use it as plastic surgery, makeup. That all goes to
um,
your business. That goes to your career.
for me it would be gym. Like I spend on the gym. You would spend on a trainer, or you would go get your hair done, which is free for me because I'm a model.
Oh, okay.
So when you model for brands, they do your hair for free. So skincare, like I could find like my dermatologist was free. So there's a lot of opportunities out here that don't cost, so that's an investment. But as far as like your like just like basic stuff, gym, workout, hair, skin, um,
Do you have any recommendations for some products
for what? Your hair or
for
your
your
skin?
health, skin,
Number one thing, you
nutrition?
need to drink water. Like
Lots of
that's
water.
and water is free,
Yeah,
like
yeah, water's
it's
free.
cheap, So like water, 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 even the best water, whatever you can find, alkaline water, whatever. Um, and the best things to eat is like the most cheapest stuff is like
Yes.
fruit and vegetables. Start there, you know. Um,
Do you have any favorite protein shakes, maybe?
I don't even drink shakes to be real with you, but
Okay.
if you go to any gym, you can buy protein. Like they have protein shake stuff. It's just powder in
Yeah.
a cup with milk, But I don't drink it. But yeah, like
And I also feel that besides that, I feel like your mental health is very important as well.
mental health, yes.
I feel like there needs to be a balance because nowadays, like social media just promotes the outer of ourselves, but
Mm-hmm.
our health is also connected to our mental health because if you have a heartbreak, it affects a certain organ in your body. Every emotion that you have, it affects your health. So your mental health is very very important, and also
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what kind of health care you have. If you're covered, like me, I've been covered. So my mental health is free. So ever since I went to
mhm.
college I started getting free therapy. So I always take advantage of
What do
my.
you do when you're feeling down and you feel like you just having a little mental episode?
Like I said, girl, when I was in college, I got free stuff. So like I went and took advantage of everything I had for free, like with my tuition. So like I started in college getting therapy. Therapy is just you talking to a therapist. That's it. Like as long as you have somebody to talk to and like let go of like what you're thinking, you could free up space in your head.
Yes, I
So like
agree.
at the end of the day, like I've gotten much therapy like for free. I've never really had to pay.
And I'm really glad you're talking about it because a lot of people are very scared about therapy. They feel like maybe
Hmm.
there's something wrong with
It's an
them.
investment into yourself, by
So
the way.
yes, as long as you stop feeling scared of therapy and you realize it's actually really good for your mental health,
It's an investment.
it's an investment. You shouldn't feel like there's something wrong
Well,
with
for
you.
one, you can't trust people. You can't listen to people. You have to
Exactly.
trust yourself. That's number one. You always have to put yourself first. The problem is people let people get in their head and
Yes.
then like they permanently live in their head. It's like,
Yes.
what does so and so think about me? What does so and so think? And it's just like, do they pay your bills? Do they wipe your ass? Do they get you dressed every day?
Yeah.
No. So why would you give them that much power over your life? You have to. It has to make sense. So going to therapy and it's free. It's like that shit makes you feel powerful. Like they're listening to you. They're hearing you. You're getting things off your chest. You feel better after. That's it. It's nothing more to it.
Yes, and I also feel like when you're talking to somebody, it could be a coworker, it could be a friend you know for a long time, it could be a person that you just met. Always trust your gut. Like you could really, if you really are very quiet, and you could tell when somebody's generally giving you good advice because they care about you, or they're just jealous of you, and you can't just ignore that. You always have to trust your gut, and because sometimes they're just jealous of you, and you have to be very careful how much you tell or brag about people. I usually don't tell people when I'm going to start any kind of thing successful because I feel like there's a lot of bad eyes that will wish you wrong, like if you want to open a business, etc. So yeah, you have to be also very careful, like what kind of advice you get from people.
When it comes to like being successful, it has something to do with your self-esteem. It's not about outside thoughts. It's about what you feel on the inside of you, your self-esteem. So success is within yourself first. You have to feel good about yourself.
Yes.
Period. Like it's not about so and so over there saying you're successful.
But one thing I will say is that you're very confident, and that's awesome. But there are women out there that are not so.
And you're not responsible for them.
Yeah.
So
True.
stop thinking about them.
Yes, I agree. But they need to. The people that are insecure, the women that are insecure, I do suggest them like try to love themselves more and try not
You
to.
could tell them all day, love yourself. You can try to motivate them all day, girl, and they still won't take the advice.
Yeah, it has to start from them.
It has to come from them.
Yeah, it has to start from
directly within
but,
them.
But when they do get advice from people,
know?
they should like trust their gut if it's a good or bad.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
If they go looking for the help, like if they're trying to help themselves,
Yeah.
maybe they are ready to be helped.
Yeah.
You know, but there's some women that are just not in a place to be open-minded and to take advice and to judge character correctly and feel what they're feeling in their bodies. Why did it do that?